We don't have to roll over and die simply because the other side would like us to. It's not our style. It's not our style. And look at what's going on right now. You have people taking over major portions of major cities of this country. Imagine a group of conservatives with guns did that. What do you think would happen? You think it'd be the same? Because guess what, guys? You can think, and I think literally it was the one thing that everyone in America agreed on. What happened to George Floyd was wrong. Everyone. By the way, you know the people who were most vocal about that? Law enforcement. Because it makes their job harder. It makes their job harder if they don't have trust, if they don't have the faith of those communities. So this was the one thing, hard to believe, in 2020 that basically everyone agreed on. I spent because if I say something like that, CNN, the Chirons are going, oh my God, we found one person in Guam that disagreed, so it's not everyone. Donald Trump Jr. lied to you. I'm used to that. So I spent like a half an hour looking on Twitter, searching, and there's some pretty crazy people there too. So I figured, okay, not one. But guess what? You can agree that that was disgraceful, but still be for and pro law enforcement. Still realize that 99.9% of law enforcement risk their lives every day to keep you safe. You can be here, folks, and guess what? The vast majority of Americans are. But again, you won't hear that. Right? You had peaceful riots. I was watching that. I think it was CNN or MSNBC. You had a guy, it's mostly peaceful protesters. There's a housing project in the back. It was on fire. The guy got hit in the face with a bottle during the interview. It's mostly peaceful. I go, was that a mostly peaceful shooting that killed 2 people the other night in the quote-unquote autonomous zone? But again, that's why it's so awesome for me to see young people like yourselves in this room here and engaged. Because they are doing what they can to silence you. They are doing what they can to oppress you. They are doing what they can to intimidate you. But you don't have to be. You can go out there and do what's right. You can go out there, fight for your country. You can want to live in a country that you recognize. You can want to preserve your history, both good and bad, so that maybe we can learn from it. Right? You saw what happened to Drew Brees last week, right? He made a perfectly normal statement. And I heard that, I only heard the clip.